Hey everyone, this is Chase at Rocky Mountain ATV giving you a closer look at the Dakar Jacket from Klim. All right, so today we're giving you a closer look at the Dakar Jacket coming from Klim. So the Dakar Jacket was built for the off-road rider in mind, but as we go through and we talk about this jacket, I'll point out that I also think it can be used for some light adventure riding as well. If you're familiar with the previous Dakar Jacket, I would take what you know about it, put that aside because they have completely redesigned this jacket. It has a more streamlined fit to it now. They've updated the venting design. They're also using new materials as well. So for an off-road rider looking for a jacket that's going to protect you from the elements, offer a great venting design when it does warm up, and also have very good abrasion resistance, well, this would be a really good option. So before we dive in, we talk about the features. Let's talk about fitment real quick. So I've got Daniel here who is wearing it. Daniel, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, about a 40-inch chest. He fits a size medium on the sizing chart, and that is the size that he is wearing. So like I mentioned earlier, they did update the sizing or the fit of this, so it has more of an athletic fit to it. I'm actually really happy they did that. With the previous Dakar, I felt like it was just a little bit too roomy on the inside, but keep in mind with this jacket, you don't have any adjustment straps, and the reason that they do leave a little bit extra room on the inside is because they want you to be able to wear some armor underneath this if you have some body armor that you like to wear. This jacket does not come with armor included, so just remember that, but it does have pockets in the shoulder, the elbows, and the back if you do want to run the D3 molecular armor, but it does not come included, so something just to keep in mind. But in any case, it's an apparel item, so if you buy this jacket or any jacket that we sell at Rocky Mountain, if you're not happy with the sizing or the fitment, send it back to us in brand new unused condition, and we will give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange. Now, real quickly, before we start talking about the features, another thing I want to point out with this is that keep in mind, it's not going to be waterproof as well. So it will shed water really well, but it's not going to be fully waterproof. But when you talk about the construction and the materials that they're using, very durable in true Klim fashion. So the main chassis is going to be a 600 denier, but when you look at the shoulders and the elbows here, you see this lighter material, this tan. This is a carbonite ripstop material. So very highly abrasion resistant material. You do have some stretch panels that are built in. You can see those here right about mid torso, also here at the bend of the arm. This is going to be a carbonite micro mesh. So it's a very fine mesh material that offers stretch, but still very abrasion resistant, even being a mesh material. Like I mentioned, no adjustment straps on here, but if we look up this right wrist here, you can see you do have this tab here that'll help cinch that down. But that's going to be it. But if you look at the top, what I like, you do have a nice fleece material up here at the top, so it's not going to chafe your neck. And also, if you unzip this a little bit, if we talk about venting, this has a lot of it. But what I like is that this collar here has these tabs on each side. So if you want to, you can zip this down, get as much airflow as possible, and those are going to stay down on each side. So I like that they've done that, and again, you've got that nice soft material up here around the collar. When we talk about venting, this jacket is going to do a great job of blocking the wind. So for cooler temperatures, if you're riding, it's going to help keep you warm, but as the day transitions into some warmer temperatures, obviously you need as much venting as possible, so they haven't skimped out on that. So if you look here, first thing, you've got these big bicep vents here, one on each arm. I love the big two-way zippers on the forearm here. So if you want to keep the end closed off, maybe you have a full cuff glove, you can unzip it from the top, or if you want to go all out, unzip it from the bottom, getting as much airflow coming through that as possible. Again, you're going to have that on both sides. And then you've got 4 pockets in the front, but these 2 chest pockets right here, if I open this up, these are actually going to double as vents. So when you look at the inside here, that's all mesh material. So again, if you open those completely, you're going to get a lot of airflow right through that chest area. And also, we'll talk about it more in here just a bit, but the sleeves on this jacket also zip off. Now, I'll be the first one to admit that when it comes to an off-road jacket, I used to not think that zip-off sleeves were really that functional, but after riding in the jacket, I found out quickly that when it starts to warm up, you're starting to get hot and you want to get some airflow, take the sleeves off and it makes a huge difference. Now for pockets, this jacket has 6 total. You've got these 2 chest pockets we already showed you. You've got these hand pockets down here at the bottom. All your zippers, by the way, are going to be YKK, nice big pull tab, so easy to find with a zippered hand. And then if Daniel faces the back for me, you've got this big rabbit pouch here in the back. So this actually makes 7 pockets total. So this rabbit pouch is going to be, if you do zip off those sleeves, this is going to give you a location to put those. And again, you can see down here where you're going to have more likely to have abrasion. That's going to be that carbonite ripstop material. And also you notice that you do have the drop seat when it comes to the fit. When you're riding the bike, that's not going to ride up on you. And then you'll notice too, On each side of that pocket, you've got these big ventilation zips right here, so allowing a lot of airflow to come through. A little bit of pop of reflectivity here at the top of that pocket. And this entire back panel here, this is that carbonite micro mesh. So again, lots of stretch here, but it's still gonna allow a lot of airflow to go through. And you'll notice here too, you've got these pops of reflectivity here on the top of the back. Up here at the top, you do have a cinch cord, so you wanna cinch down that neck. They allow you to do that, and I do like that they have this little loop right here just to keep that and hold it in place. All right, Daniel, face back to the front. So last thing we'll do is show you the inside. Now, like I mentioned, this jacket's not going to be waterproof and there is no armor included, but you've got those pockets in the shoulders, elbows, and the back for D3O molecular armor. Now, keep in mind, with the jacket on, you can run the shoulder armor. If you take this, or excuse me, with the sleeves on, you can run that shoulder armor. If you take the sleeves off, you won't be able to run the armor in the shoulders, but Klim has a lot of great protection pieces. So you can run that D3O armor, or you can wear their tactical shirt, which is what Daniel is wearing here. So it's basically just a base layer shirt that has pour-on XRD padding on the chest, as well as around the side here, and then on the back. So you do have some options when it comes to wearing armor underneath here. And then lastly, you do have one pocket, a mesh pocket on each side on the inside. Aside from that, you're just gonna have a comfort mesh liner on the inside. All right, Daniel, zip it back up. So last thing we'll point out is you'll notice here on the chest as well as the biceps, just like on the back, you have some reflectivity there. So Klim's been doing this for a while now. They call it their biomotion recognition. Basically what it is that when a car's headlights hit the rider, they want them to be able to recognize that human figure. And that is it. That is the Dakar Jacket coming from Klim. If you guys have any other questions or comments about it, leave those below. We'll get your questions answered. Also remember that Daniel is wearing the Dakar pant as well. So that's going to match with the jacket as far as your construction and the functionality goes. So if you're looking for a full getup, definitely make sure you check out that Dakar pant. Head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com or click on the link after this video to pick up your next set of gear. Remember, orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this product spotlight, well, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because we got a lot more just like them. I'm Chase of Rocky Mountain. We'll see you on the trails.